CMUEagles.com with Central Methodist baseball coach Fred Smith following the unveiling of the 2013 Avista World Series opening round brackets. Coach, you gathered your team at approximately 12 o'clock for the unveiling of the brackets. The first time Central Methodist is going to the World Series for the opening round play. What was the atmosphere of your team?
Right, electric. I mean, they're excited, and that's the best thing about this whole season. The kids have worked hard all year. I mean, this was, the kind of the culmination, bringing everything to a head. And so it was great to see the kids, good emotional time. We're just excited and ready to go play.
Everyone starts rolling into the maybe classroom where your team watched the unveiling and a little get-together party. A few other people show up within the administration. What was kind of the general mood and atmosphere of the interaction of the players and the coaches and everything?
Well, kids are excited, kind of giddy, and there's also nervousness not knowing the unexpected or where we were going, and being its first time for all of us. We were happy to have an administration. That meant a lot to the kids as well for them to be here. At the same time, we were also getting fitted for a conference ring, so that in itself was exciting to them, so that kept them busy, gave them something to do. And of course, when the announcement and the unveiling came, that we were going to Hattiesburg, obviously we were excited, and you heard the cheers and, the crowd, hands go up and all that. So it's a fun time.
As the selection show started, did you sense any nervousness or any tenseness about, or even any excitement about where the team might end up?
Well, I think it was more excitement, and now we know where we're going, so we know what's ahead of us. And, as a coach, the biggest worry for me is not so much who we play, it's just how we handle ourselves. If we come to play, we can compete with just about anyone on the face of the earth. We feel that and believe in that. So it's just taking care of our guys and focusing on our guys just like we have all year.
The Eagles get the 4th seed in the Hattiesburg Regional. Well, who are y'all playing?
We will start with South Carolina, Burford.
Okay. When the brackets were unveiled, Central Methodist earned the 4th seed in the Hattiesburg Regional. You'll open up against 5th seed South Carolina, Burford. Not knowing much about them, what do you think will probably be the keys of that game, and what will your team have to do to prepare in such a short time?
Right. Well, we'll continue to do what we do well, but we'll throw Grivey. So we feel we got an excellent pitcher on the mound. They're a good hitting ball club. We do know that for a fact. So we've got to come out and play, but I feel confident with our pitching as well.
With such an unfamiliar opponent, how does your team prepare with the short turnaround and the long travel?
Right. Well, again, we'll just do the things that we do and what we've been doing all year long, and rely on our bats, but mainly our pitching. With Drew out on the mound, we feel like he's going to keep us in any ball game, and we'll just make adjustments as we need to accordingly. But we're going to come out, try to hit the baseball, play good defense.
Central Methodist will be heading to South Mississippi to play on the campus of William Carey. The weather's probably going to be just a little bit warmer than what it's been recently in the HAC tournament and HAC conference play. How do you think that will affect your team?
Well, I think, and one, we're excited just because we know we're going to warm weather. And the other thing, I think the bats, when it was warmer weather, what few days warm weather we've had, we've hit the ball pretty well. So I look for our bats to come alive and do well. And, obviously the pitching, they're going to be limber and loose and ready to go. So it's a nice change after the spring.
Double elimination in the opening round. Do you think that kind of works in your team's advantage, having played in these kind of tournaments recently?
Right, I do think we have some depth in the pitching department, which will help us if we get into a 4, 5, 6 game set. We'll just have to take it one day at a time, one game at a time right now, and see where we end up. But like I said, I like our chances.